They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Fareed. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Denver. Martin's checked in for Gary Harris. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Moutier. And a switch here also for Houston. Brewers checked in. Howard drives in.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Right?
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Ariza kicks the Brewer. Denver grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Barton, no luck.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Rockets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Motiejunas in for Michael Beasley. Barton dishes to Augustine. For 3. No good.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
The points coming in.
And I can't quit. All I know is... And I'm at it again.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Here's Beverly. And so in the game for the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Motiejunas. And it's Capella in at center. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 8 points for Ariza.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Denver calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Gary Harris, who's checked in for Denver. Moutier comes in for DJ Augustine. Inside. Got a piece of it. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Houston making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Fareed inside. Covered by Morty Eunice. And it's Houston on the break. And Ariza with the stuff.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Rockets leading by 6. Harden kicks to Howard. Rebounded by Fareed.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Stolen by Harden. Chandler with the steal. Here's Jokic. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Monty Eunice. Harden the pass to Ariza. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Barton dishes to Augustine. Barton kicks to Augustine. 5 on the clock. Chandler the pass to Augustine. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Chandler, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
There's 1:17 left in the game. Augustine dishes to Arthur. And finished off by Jokic.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Chandler. Yes!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Dishes it to Howard. Pass to Ariza. Kicks it to Beverly. Back to Ariza. Plenty of space. Good! And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And Augustine kicks to Arthur. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basket.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
They do have a foul to give here.
And you might see them use it at some point.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
And here are the Rockets now. The pass to Ariza. Back to Harden. Goes up from the top of the key. Time expires, and we're going to over. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So the Rockets win the tip, and away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard, and it's Beverly in the 1 spot. Pass to Jokic. Harris. Off target from three-point range. Harden the pass to Howard. Now here's Beverly, guarded closely. Beasley dishes to Howard. No good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Beasley's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. And the dunk by Fareed.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now here's Moutier. And shot on the way. And again, it's Denver.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And the free throw good from Howard.
Just what the doctor prescribed, the hoop and the horn, and he makes good on the free throw.
Moutier kicks to Fareed. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Beasley kicks to Harden. Out to the right wing. Howard, the pass to Beasley. Back to Howard. A steal. Jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Beverly leaves the dishes to Harden. Beasley kicks to Harden. Ariza outside. 6 on the shot clock. The three won't fall. It's deflected. Chandler outside. Can't connect. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They had to scrape and